What I want to talk about in this video are just some different tricks that I've been practicing recently. I'm just going to go into several different tricks that I've been working on recently. I don't know if it probably won't be an interesting video, but we'll see. So, the first thing, the first trick would be switch heel and nollie heel flips. I think I might have mentioned this in my last video. I've been changing my strategy, my technique a little bit with the switch heel flips and nollie heel flips. Basically, what I'm doing differently, and this seems to be helping me a lot when I'm doing these, is instead of whenever you flick your foot off the front of the board, to do the heel flip motion, I'm basically doing a switch ollie first and then flicking it off later on, and it helps me get more height in my nollie heel flip or switch heel flip. So I'm trying to make my foot slide straight out parallel with the skateboard more so than just flicking it out perpendicular to the board. So I'm kind of doing a switch ollie and then flicking the board, then flicking my foot off the board, and that's giving the board more pop. It's popping the board higher, and it looks better. So that's been helping a lot. With switch flips, I've been also working on switch flips. Switch flips are not a very hard trick for me. I just recently posted a video of myself doing a switch flip up basically a little curb and doing a switch heel flip off. My switch kick flips are a lot better than my switch heel flips. I don't know why. They've always been a lot easier. And I've also been trying to get into a manual, like a switch flip manual or switch flip nose manual. Haven't landed one of those tricks in quite a long time. The last one I did was probably a year ago. But I'm getting close to them. I've gotten close to landing a switch flip manual. I've also been working on switch backside tail slides. I can do them. I can do a switch backside tail slide, but they're not very consistent. But usually how I do them is I just approach the ledge, and then I do a switch ollie, and I focus on getting a solid switch ollie first, and then kind of just shifting my body, or mostly just my legs, shifting my legs backwards quickly, and so that the tail just slides into the ledge, and then I kind of just hop off the ledge. So I don't that explanation doesn't really help, but focusing on the switch ollie is important. Doing a good solid switch ollie. I've also been doing wallies, like a kind of like a wall ride. Having a lot of fun practicing those lately. One thing I've realized with wall rides and wallies is that it's not an ollie. It's not like you're ollieing and then hitting the ledge or hitting the wall. You're kind of just throwing your board up against the wall, and you have to lean back a lot. I've also found that you have to lean back and just kind of just throw the board at the wall. It's not really an ollie and then hitting the wall. It's not like a two-step process. So that's something I found that's helpful. It's it's more of a flowing movement. It's not a step-by-step process. It's a flowing process of the board gradually becoming sort of like the board sort of gradually rides up the wall, and there's no ollieing involved. It's just riding into the wall. That's the best way I can explain it. I've also been practicing manual tricks. So I've been working on, I've been trying to do a frontside 180 switch nose manual. And that trick is pretty fun to try. Whenever you can actually get into the switch nose manual, it feels really good. I haven't landed the trick yet. I've gotten into the switch nose manual, but I haven't balanced and manualed across the whole manual pad yet, but I've gotten very close. And then nollie backside 180 to switch manual. This one is also a fun trick. It really feels cool. It feels good. So I do a nollie backside 180 onto the ledge, and then I try to land in a switch manual. This one I still also haven't done completely, but I've landed in the manual, but I haven't been able to hold it across the whole platform yet. So I'm going to keep working on those ones. And then I've learned a couple rail tricks recently, like Smith grinds have gotten a lot more comfortable for me lately. Smith grinds I've found are a lot easier than, and I think it's a frontside Smith grind. Yeah, it's a lot easier for me than the backside feeble or frontside feeble. The feeble grinds are harder for me. So I've been practicing that on the Smith grind on rails and also on ledges, and they're really pretty fun. Especially the ledges, I think they're fun. It's a good trick, I think, for doing a line of other tricks, and you can just put that do a Smith grind in the line, and it flows really well. And then lastly, the feeble grinds I've been working on a little bit, and I haven't been like working on them a ton, but just practicing them once in a while. And I found that frontside feeble is harder than backside feeble grinds. I don't know what it is about it, but the frontside feeble it's just very technical. Your balance has to be just right in order for it to slide. A lot of times I get into the feeble and then I just fall off and it doesn't slide. And I think it's because my balance is off. I'm always falling forward, so I'm probably not leaning back enough. So anyways, those are the tricks that I've been working on. And yeah.